watching. You already know. Popping. Ain't no stopping me now, steady rocking. Watch them hate on me now cause I'm locked in. Watch the hate on me now cause I'm popping. I ain't stopping.
And the New York Giants are the Super Bowl champs.
What's going on, sports fans, boxing fans, UFC fans, football fans? Welcome back to another episode of G Nation Inside Sports. Now, unfortunately, tonight there is no boxing nor any UFC. But I did not want to not do my stream, so we're gonna do a quick recap of the full year in sports in regards to UFC, boxing, football, and the New York Giants. Some of my guys should be joining me momentarily, hopefully. But thank you guys for tuning in. Please hit that subscribe button. What's going on, Raphael? But yeah, guys, not calling the Detroit-Dallas game. We thought we'd do something different. Saturday I normally call the fights. And like I said, there's no fights tonight. So we're going to kind of recap boxing, UFC, the John Jones fight that got postponed, the Deontay Wilder fight that just happened and how it ended, when they had come to terms that March 9th, Joshua and Wilder would be facing each other. It was contingent on them winning. Joshua did his part against Wayland, and Wilder looked not like himself. Something was off. He had wobbly legs before the fight even started. When he was coming out the tunnel, he looked like he was trying to shake something off. I don't know if the retreat, the ayahuasca, the cutting weight, the making weight, or whatever. I don't know what it was, but he looked off. He looked like either somebody had drugged his food, or he was malnourished, or the making weight was a problem, but he looked off. I expected Wilder to knock that guy out within 5 rounds. And I was saddened and hurt by the loss and the way that he looked, most of all, because I'm a huge Deontay Wilder fan, and I just knew he was going to come out there and kill that dude. But unfortunately, it didn't go down that way, and now the balance between him and Joshua, which was supposed to take place March 9th in Saudi Arabia, but because he beat Parker, that fight might not take place now, which is a fight that boxing fans have been wanting to see for 5 years now. Wilder and Joshua. So, what's going on, Zion?
What's Gucci? What's Gucci? I never understood that about boxing. Like, they book a fight before they fight, and it's like I get it. They're so good. They didn't expect to lose, but I never really understood that, because I knew, like, when I was watching Javante, the Tank fight, he already had booked a fight with Ortiz when he was fighting that other Ortiz, the other Garcia or something. I'm like, well, he booked a fight with Garcia when he was fighting Ortiz. I'm like, man, why do they do that? Like, because I'm not an avid boxing fan. I'm like, don't you just want to worry about your opponent before you think about what's down the line?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
As a boxer, you don't get paid unless you fight.
That's true.
Meanwhile, you're paying trainers.
The team got a whole team to take care of.
You're paying for your equipment. You're paying for your travel. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah,
if you don't have fights lined up, you're bleeding money in between. You know what I'm saying? So he was setting the next check, so he can go right from this camp to healing and then training camp for the next check.
And like while you're fighting, you're already promoting the next fight, so it's kind of like a win-win.
And you're staying in the groove.
Yeah,
because if you don't fight frequent, you get ring rust.
That's true.
So and if people don't recall, when Mike Tyson was young and fresh, he fought every month.
Dang, back in the 90s?
Yeah, he fought in the 80s. He fought
in the 80s,
every month. He had a fight I'm talking about Mike Tyson fought 14 times in a year.
Jesus.
On his championship run, trying to go for the heavyweight title, Yeah, he had 14 fights that first year. 14 professional fights in a year.
He was the I
King
never
of
watched
Real
boxing.
knockouts.
Yeah, but
King
I
of
know that
Real knockouts.
he's the main event. People, the who's who came up to see him fight, you know?
Of
The who's
course.
who, the Hollywood celebs, the big timers, the billionaires, it
When
was
you
just
got a
the
guy who can come
face of
across
the
the ring as
sport.
soon as the bell rings
I
and
feel it in the
clock you
house.
1 or 2 times and put you to sleep, people want to see that.
Yeah,
They get mad that the fight's over fast, but the knockout is so amazing that they're okay. They want to see it.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. It's almost like they paid thousands of dollars for the seat, but then if it's over so fast, they're like, damn, we got to see the guy get knocked out. So it's a win-win.
We saw some great fights this year, though.
We did.
Um, Tank Garcia fight, um, Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, which I told everybody that Crawford was going to watch
Again's
that.
in the house.
Um, what was the other good fight?
I know we had Ngannou and Tyson Fury.
Yeah,
That was a fun one, but that was kind of mixture, not really. That was MMA and boxing, not really
no,
just boxing,
we
you
had
know.
some good fights
But
this year.
yeah,
There was some good fights in both UFC.
mm-hmm.
I'm mad that the John Jones and uh, fight got postponed.
Stipe, yeah,
Hopefully, we still see that in the upcoming months. Was it Milchik?
Miocic, absolutely. What's up, Mets? What's up,
Milchik
Bookends?
and Bones. I want to see that fight. Also, there was talks of Fury and Ngannou in the octagon.
If you don't want it though, like why? Why would you do that, right? Like Nagano beat you in boxing, no matter what anybody says. He beat you. The only reason why he didn't beat you is because, come on, bro, we're not gonna let you lose that fight to Nagano. Boxing's not gonna let that happen, no matter what. So that's the only reason why. And in my mind, Nagano won that fight. I don't want to like really get deep down into it, but I just want to hear your thoughts on that fight. Being a guy who understands boxing way better than I do, you know what I'm saying? And I've been watching it for most of your life.
Ngannou beat that man, yo. I said it when we was calling the fight.
Mm-hmm.
And the Canelo and Benavidez saga still continues. After Benavidez won his fight here recently, he called
Mm-hmm.
Canelo out yet again. And they gave Canelo 90 days to decide whether he was going to defend his title against him or not. So we'll see how that plays out. Um, the stripping of Terrence Crawford was some BS. Um, he won undisputed at 2 weight classes, um, going for a third,
Mm-hmm.
and they stripped him because uh, he didn't fight fast enough after he won the belts, which is crazy.
I don't understand that.
Because I seen Canelo not fight for a whole year. I seen
The special treatment of others
not
get.
fight for almost 2 years and not get stripped. It's just they don't like Crawford. They don't like Crawford. He don't play their game. He don't jump through their hoops, and he knocks out all of the guys that they say can beat him. So, um, he makes them put on venues at home in Omaha, Nebraska, and they don't like that. They want
They
to
don't like that. They want
fight
that
where they can
spotlight of
put the
Vegas,
fans on.
spotlight of LA, spotlight
He's
of
trying to bring
Madison
money to his
Square.
hometown, to his community, and they want to keep the money where they want to keep it. But
Yeah, can I just shout out like this real fast? Like look what happens. It's like it just made me think of OKC. I'm sorry to even bring it up, but this is the end of the year. But this is totally off subject. We're gonna get back on subject, but it's like go win it for your hometown. Like Russell Westbrook and James Harden was on the Oakland Cavaliers, OKC, right? And like they want to go and win championships other way. Like go win it in your hometown. Bro, I'm not trying to be a dick, but I'm like, at the end of the day, like you guys both still don't have a championship. You guys went go chase the money in bigger cities. You guys still don't have the championship. So it's like I always respected the person that like came up from where they was at and wanted to put the city on the map and didn't want to leave. It's kind of like someone that is is doing it for the city. You know, Jack Harlow could have gone and could have moved to Los Angeles, or could have moved to Atlanta, could have moved to New York, but he stayed in his city and he put Kentucky on the map. So I just respect people that does that. You know what I'm saying? And of course, with Crawford, stripping him of a title because he wants to perform for his people and give back because that was his people that has supported him since day one. Like I don't agree with that. You know, just because you guys want money, you guys can go make money all of his other fights. Let this guy give back to his people, you know?
Yeah. So they stripped him of the IBF.
Mm.
And so he's not undisputed anymore. But we'll see how that plays out as well. He's supposed to be Earl Spence is supposed to have a mandatory rematch. I don't know how many people want to see that fight after the thrashing he received the first go round. But we'll see how that plays out. As far as the Giants, oh, well, very disappointing season. Things did not go nowhere near the way I wanted them to go or hoped they would go. Tudor, however, went 11-6.
There you go.
So I was right about 11-6, just not the right team. It was the other blue. But no, man. Listen, this is just the beginning, guys. 2022 and 2023 was the beginning of my YouTube journey, and so as you guys can see, there's some differences in the background. I got some more tripod, some more cameras, and some certified Hollywood type equipment now, and there's going to be some changes to the studio and 4K video, great audio quality. There's going to be great production. There's going to be some engineering going on and
leveling up.
So yeah, trying to give you guys the best and most accurate sports content. Going to give you guys all the boxing news, all the UFC news, all the football news that I can, and make it as entertaining and as seamless and smooth for you guys to not miss a beat wherever you are, whether you're at work, stuck in your car in traffic, no matter what. You'll be able to pop your headphones in or Bluetooth it to your car speaker or whatever and be kept abreast of your favorite sport, favorite player, favorite team, whatever the case may be, no matter where you are. For free. You don't have to subscribe to no monthly fees or nothing like, NFL Network or Red Zone or nothing like that. Click on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, click that bell notification, and every time I post or go live, you will get a notification so you'll be kept aware of your favorite team, sport, or player. So, yeah, man. All we ask is that you hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up button. It is absolutely free. It costs you nothing to push that button. So don't be a ninja watch all your life. Watch it from the shadow realm, hating on the kid, trying to do something positive here on the internet. Negativity on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So push that button. Stop front.
Salute to you, Ralph. Let's get it.
What'd you say?
I said salute to you, Ralph. Let's get it. Best salutes, mates. Just salute it back.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's going on, fellas? Matt's Daniel Berry. Yeah, man. So, okay. In your opinion, since we're wrapping up the season, right? We've ran through 3 quarterbacks this year. New York Giants, that is.
Yep.
If we pick 4th overall, if we lose these next 2 games, and certain teams win or lose the right way, we can end up picking 4th overall in the draft.
Yeah, I see it.
Right? So, there's at least 5 or 6 quarterbacks in this draft that sports analysts and all of these places are hyping up and saying they're great, they're generational, they're the next yada, 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 whatever. Do you think the Giants will be picking a quarterback at 4?
Yeah, so me personally, I just do want to say disclaimer, like I rooted for Daniel Jones and I was a fan of Daniel Jones for a while and I wanted the kid to win. Well, unfortunately, I just feel as a Giants fan, it's time to move off on him. So I'm not here to take sides, fam, or anything like that, audience.
Listen,
I'm just explaining for the audience.
We're picking at 4.
Yeah.
You
But
gotta get a QB.
Yeah, I'm at the point.
Do you think that they're gonna do it or not?
Yeah, I'm at the point where I say, even if you pick in the top 15, we're picking in the top 5 regardless. But I was on this take for the last, I would say, month and a half, ever since we kind of Daniel Jones went down to that injury. I get the fact that like Tommy DeVito, guys, he had his moment, but Tommy DeVito is not ready to be a starting quarterback fully in the NFL yet, and I truly believe that his time will come, maybe eventually. But I just believe, to answer the question, I say absolutely. You got your Caleb Williams at the top. Being that I'm an SC fan, I watched his career really closely, and he is truly generational. The last generational quarterback we had that ranked probably like a 10 out of 10 will probably be Andrew Luck, and we've seen how his career went. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Andrew Luck. He lived up to the hype, but at the end of the day, you know, the offensive line and the coach organization couldn't put a team around him. And people may say that he's hanging down to the ball too long, but no, Andrew Luck, man, this guy was phenomenal, and I don't need to tell you guys how good he was. When you look at these two quarterbacks coming out, from my mind, in 1A and 1B, it'll probably be Caleb Williams and Drake May. Both of them will probably rank as like a 9.5, a 9.8. I know Big Blue Crew is gonna do some film study on them and all that fun stuff coming up. So keep eye on lock to everybody's channels. So they're probably the two outliers at the top. I could see Chicago or Washington probably in the talks with Caleb Williams. Washington probably trying to trade up to get him and stuff like that. So I think at 4 we're kind of eliminated out of that sweepstakes. Marvin Harrison and Brock Myers. Did I say Brock Myers? But the amazing tight ends coming up. You know, they're regardlessly ranked as top 5 picks, but with as much quarterbacks, they're not going to go in the top 5. I mean, like one of them might go in the top 5, but I don't see both of them going in the top 5. I see hungry teams needing quarterbacks trading up. So if we pick at 4, it really matters who jumps us. Do we go after a Michael Penix Jr. or do we go after a Bo Nix? Because in my mind, those are the next two on that list. And it really matters on what Brian Dable and Joe Shane wants to do. Do you want a quarterback like a pocket quarterback, but if he needs to escape, he can go escape? He's a left-handed quarterback that can be mobile. Or do you want a quarterback that is more like Bo Nix? Like, he's not really a pocket quarterback. He's more like a mobile quarterback, but he can't stay in the pocket. And we're going to do highlights and film breakdowns of both of them. But I really think it comes down to one of them, either Bo Nix or Michael Penix Jr., because I do honestly think the other two will be gone at that point. And there is a few other quarterbacks like J.J. McCartney and Quinn Ayers coming out as well. But when the circus gets their hand on these quarterbacks pro days and then the draft combine, I think the Giants will be left with either Michael Penix Jr. or Bo Nix. If you're a fan of quarterbacks, then I would say this is the year to watch all of them, because they're easily 1A, 1B, 1C, and B. So regardless on where you rank them, I'm excited as a Giants fan, because these are quarterbacks that I truly believe that can take this team to the next level. And hopefully we can build a team around them. I know that was a long-winded answer, so I'm gonna give you back the mic. That was a lot. I'm sorry.
Golf through a pick.
Ooh, that Lions versus Dallas game.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. But no, man. This season was disappointing for so many reasons. I thought Ojolari was going to be a presence on the defense this year.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that with JMS and Andrew Thomas, that maybe Evan Neal would step up and this line would be somewhat decent after we added Pugh. I was looking at it like, okay, maybe, we can do some things. But sad to say, man, Bobby Johnson sucks, bro.
Yeah.
He's got to go. In my opinion, he's got to go. McGahee's got to go, the special teams coach, and Mike Kafka has got to go. All three of them guys have got to get the hell out the building. Never to be mentioned again. Their name shall never be uttered in Quest Diagnostics hallways ever again. I think Caleb height going to be an issue. I could be wrong, but I don't think he'll end up being the best out of the draft.
I honestly, I like that take you had, Biggins, but I'm gonna have to disagree, and I might be a little bit biased on this. It's just I I don't know. I just see Patrick Mahomes in him, and that's his comp that I gave him. And I call me crazy. His height can be a problem. It probably will be, but at the end of the day, I seen him. I'm saying it's not going to be because at the end of the day, he's going to have to adjust. And don't get that wrong. I'm not going to say he's going to come in and do what he did in college immediately right off the bat. But what I seen him do in college is when we all start looking at all of the highlights from all of these quarterbacks, you're going to see Caleb Williams. And don't get me wrong, you've probably seen it to do already, but it's easier to do it in college, right? Literally jump over these linemen and dart the ball like 30 yards downfield with extreme accuracy. Like in order to jump and then ring it like you're playing backyard football is just truly like remarkable. And I'm just super excited about the next generations of quarterbacks because all of these elite seven guys and all these guys that has personal trainers at the age of 7 working on their mechanics in their backyards. Like, dude, quarterbacks is just there's no pocket quarterback in 2030. That doesn't exist. It's just the game is changing so much that I'm just excited to see not only Caleb, all these youngs, Michael Penix Jr., all these young guys. I mean, like, but that is a concern of his height, but I think he'll be okay.
We had not the Giants, but we've had some short quarterbacks in the NFL that have succeeded. Um, Russell Wilson, Drew Brees, Doug Flutie, to name a few. So it's not impossible. They just have to go to the right system, right scheme, and be with a coach that knows how to utilize their skill sets.
Yeah.
Lions and Cowboys game has been pure defensive warfare, guys. Yeah, I'm watching it. I just wasn't calling it.
Oh, absolutely. You'll always be able to throw from the pocket. But what I mean by that is like in 2030, like these scouts and you already seen it now. Like all these quarterbacks in college coming up, they're not pocket quarterbacks no more. They're like moving, they're running, they're like doing everything. Like you go look at college from back in just 2000, the year 2000 and the year 2023. In the year 2000, everybody was throwing out of the pockets. And then you got like outliers like maybe like Michael Vick and stuff like that, right? You got like Michael Vick that's mobile. Now it's like Lamar Jackson that's mobile, right? And then now all of a sudden everybody's going to be mobile. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a quarterback in the next couple of years that moves just as good as Lamar Jackson. I mean, like I would say Caleb Williams moves just as good as Lamar Jackson, and call me crazy. Now he has to prove himself in the NFL, but I'm just saying most of these quarterbacks are not your Drew Brees, your Peyton Manning quarterbacks. Most of these quarterbacks are going to be multifaceted and be able to do everything on the football field. So it's going to get really hard for these defenses because they're going to have to send spies. They're going to have to always look at the quarterback because these quarterbacks could pick it up and run it. And they're not going to pick it up. They're going to be like Daniel Jones, but could actually throw the football. Not trying to be mean on Daniel Jones. Actually read. They're going to be like moving like Daniel Jones, but actually reading and processing and boom, boom, bam, boom. It's hard to stop when your quarterback does that. Most of these traditional pocket quarterbacks, they just take, they take the sack because they can't move 10 yards, unless you're.
Sorry.
Yeah, they're not flashy. Yeah.
145 remaining. Dallas is only up by 4. Detroit's defense stops them here. They're going for it on 4th and 6.
Can I just talk real fast about the abomination that happened to Florida State? Like, shout out to Georgia getting robbed. I get it. I see it now. I know a lot of people said they got robbed from Alabama, but man, 63-3. That's the way to show the nation that you're the top team and you're superior team. And the nation kind of knew that. You should have been in the playoffs, Georgia, but that's the way to cap your season. So shout out Georgia, ending the season nice, 63-3 against Florida State. Shout out Bulldogs.
Yep, Dallas tried to get him to jump off sides. It didn't work. 4th and 6. They send the kicker out to attempt a field goal to make it a 7-point game if he makes it. If he does not, it is a 4-point game with 145 remaining, and Detroit has a chance to win this game. Anyway.
You might not just agree to disagree.
Daniel Jones is a beast. He just needs a damn offensive line. Yeah, unfortunately, this fan base will not allow him another year. But he will be here another year because the pay dictates so.
That's true. He's going to be fighting for that student job in training camp. I'll tell you that much.
All right, let's see. How's this going to go? Snap, hold, kick is up. It's good. All right, 20-13. Let's see if Detroit can march back down the field with a minute 41 remaining and win this game.
Jared Goff just had an ugly game today, huh?
Hate Dallas. Look at whack pick Scott, looking like he want to cry.
Looks like Mets wants the link.
No, sir. No links. No
But
links.
I would say, like, it's not his fault. I think Daniel Jones can go to see on another NFL team. But like Lou said, this fan base just, I don't hate the guy. I'm just saying, like, he can go succeed in someplace else.
No, at the end of the day, bro, I have no hate towards Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
I also don't love the guy neither. But I will be honest and say that the Giants did him a huge disservice his entire time here. Never fixed the offensive line. Didn't get good receivers until Jalen Hyatt, who they have not allowed to play on the field, and Wan'Dale Robinson, who's just now starting to get some run. So in my opinion, I know they're gonna go get a quarterback, but if you don't fix this O-line, it don't matter if you go get the best quarterback in the draft, you're still gonna get him killed. So if you're
That's
gonna
true.
go
And
that fourth pick on the quarterback, your next two picks better be fixing this line and getting him a wide receiver that's a dog.
And like that's what I want to point out too. Like I do understand your guys' points, all of you guys' points in the chat, and I agree with you guys. I really do. But I will honestly say, dude, it's not like they didn't try. Okay, it's not our fault that MetLife has terrible turf. All right, these guys just can't perform. It's like year after year we try to get these old lines in. Right? Look, we have like 100 different combinations in the past 3 years that we literally tried. In the past 5 years, we literally spend a lot of draft capital on these O-line guys. It's their fault, but at the end of the day, it's not like they didn't try. If you look at the receivers, we was all excited to bring in Galladay. We didn't know he was gonna rob the bank. You know what I'm saying? We was all excited to bring in Galladay. We was all excited with OBJ. We didn't know he was gonna turn into throwing a tantrum and stuff like that, right? We was all excited with Darren Waller and all these big ribbons. It's not like they don't try. Now, I'm mad just as you guys. When I see Hyatt taking 5 touchdowns in college and he can't even get on the field, I'm questioning like why. And then when I watch interviews and Hyatt even himself saying, "Oh, he wasn't ready," then understandable. I'm yelling at Dable. I'm like, "Bro, put Hyatt on the field. Get Robinson in the mix. What are we doing?" I'm mad. I'm screaming at the TV early on in the season, and when these players come out in themselves and saying, "Hey, I wasn't right. I wasn't like." We have MetLife has some of the best doctors in the league, right? That work up with these players. So it's not like we're not trying to get it right. But beyond that, we did fail each other. It was both parties, and with this fan base, it's a year like he doesn't have receivers. It's a year he doesn't have an O-line. It's a year he doesn't have a team, and we're not gonna do the same things down the line. At the end of the day, you got picked at 6, and you haven't been performing, and that's the NFL. I know it's cutthroat, but you haven't been performing, and guess what? I understand it's the team's fault, but guess what? We're drafting the quarterback, and you're gonna play it out in training camp. And if you can win a starting job, then right there you have your starting job back. And then after that, we'll see what happens. But it is hard. You should build the team before you bring in a quarterback.
It's Hawaiian.
We absolutely need to draft a guy that's ready. But at the end of the day, the draft, look at all the draft in the past recent years. It's like it's a gamble, right? You don't know who's ready. You don't know who's not ready. This guy looks ready. He's not ready. Like, you know what I'm saying? This guy looks ready. He shows up fat. Like, from the combine, he puts on weight. Then this guy has mental problems at home. So it's a lot of things, right? So these NFL teams, they're evaluating everybody, like doing a thorough background check on everybody, all these players, talking to their friends and everybody. And I know you guys all know this. I'm just a guy that exaggerates everything, and I'm sorry for that. But it is a gamble, and some guys perform, some guys don't. If we draft people, say like Marvin Harrison Jr., I'm excited. I'm super excited. But at the end of the day, it's like, are we gonna have the O-line to block for him? Is Daniel Jones the starting quarterback on this field going to be able to read what he sees? I haven't seen him read coverage that good over the last couple of years, and that is my knock on Daniel Jones. He can't process fast. No matter how good the O-line is, he's not a fast processor. And what made Tom Brady great is Tom Brady was able to process fast. What makes Aaron Rodgers so great is Aaron Rodgers are able to read the defense before he even, what made Peyton Manning was the offensive coordinator on the damn field. So it's like Daniel Jones cannot process as fast
go,
as we expected them to.
Hell yeah, Detroit.
Touchdown Lions. So I don't want to take over the just venting and screaming and going off. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not mad. I don't want to take over the stream too, Lou. Please have the mic back.
O-line coach isn't coaching these guys up. Yeah, that's why Bobby Johnson got to go. So what if the next QB doesn't perform? He's not going to, not with this O-line. And you go hear the same fans saying the same dumb shit they said about DJ. But I do think if we get at least one of the guards fix this offense, we'll be good. Well, we got to get one of the guards and get Evan Neal to actually play right tackle, because that motherfucker. Going for 2. Why? Just go for the win, bro.
Yeah, just take the win, man. Just take the win.
Well, no, because it would tie it. It wouldn't.
Bro, that's so stupid. I'm not even gonna read that. Tom Brady's the GOAT. Stop that. Like, I'm happy it happened to us, but that's just Giants bias. How happens when you have an elite defense, right? Like, I get it. We all should build the team. But at the go right ahead, G Nation.
That's my point. I said, if you don't fix this O-line, it don't matter if you got Tom Brady back there. We proved that in both of those Super Bowls.
Facts.
If your quarterback don't have time to go through his progressions and find the guy that's open, it don't matter.
I like that one, Perry. I like that. That's good.
Dan Marino, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love it. But
that's my point about this quarterback draft. If we draft a QB, fine, I'm all for it. We're moving on from Daniel Jones, fine, I'm all for it. But don't throw this man in there behind this same shitty O-line and expect different results.
And that's the thing. That's the thing we need coverage on. Like, for these, like, trust me, guys, I want this line fixed. But the way I'm thinking is, yo, guys, we tried fixing these lines and something ain't happening, right? So Bobby Johnson needs to go. Right? We need to get linemen in the draft. Now, I necessarily say we go quarterback first round, but guess what, guys? There's other linemen in the draft in the later rounds, and we have free agency. But at the end of the day, these good linemen don't go for free agency because good linemen is hard to come by, right? We all know how hard a good lineman is to come by. They don't go to free agency. And that being said, to be a good lineman, you really gotta want to play the position. Most of the guys, they're not motivated to want to play the position. So what do we need to do? I say, regardless, we need to get a quarterback because at the end of the day, we don't have one on roster other than Daniel Jones. So whether you want to go in the first round, like I want to, whether you want to go to the second round, a third round, regardless of it. But we need to get a coach in here that can actually coach the offensive lineman respectively as a veteran coach and get offensive linemen in here that really wants to play the position. And then your problem that you have critting on the play doesn't work. These guys get beat and crit. We don't need offensive linemen like that. And we can build that without drafting offensive linemen in the first round for years and years and years and years in a row. Go look at all these other NFL teams. They're not full with number one offensive, like they're round 2, round 3, people that build round 5s. We need a coach here that can actually coach the offensive lineman. That's what we need.
That was some bullshit they just called on Detroit. They scored a 2-point conversion and they called a legal touch and there was no illegal touch. Yo, they dirty, bro.
You know, gotta come up with something, you know.
They're trying so hard to get down to the Super Bowl
before the Super 55.
America's team. Boy, that just goes to show you where America's going. Down the damn tubes. Keep letting the alphabet mafia fucking dictate what we do.
I do see you guys' points though, Perry. I do see it, you know. I honestly think this year's different. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I could be talking out of my ass, but I just think these quarterbacks coming out in this year is just different. And if you have the opportunity to pick in that high, you get one of these quarterbacks, and that's just my honest opinion, man. They're too good to pass up on.
No, I think we're getting a quarterback
Mm-hmm.
regardless, because I don't believe that Shane ever wanted DJ. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I think we're getting a quarterback. My thing is, don't get a quarterback, don't fix this offensive line, and then start him and bench DJ. That'd be the
Yes.
dumbest shit
Yes.
ever. If you're gonna go get a quarterback, sit his ass down, let him sit for a year behind DJ while you attempt to fix this offensive line. So next year when you start him,
Ready
he's
to
behind
go.
the line that's already gelled, cohesive, and knows what they're doing. Then you actually put him in a position to try to develop and get better and be a franchise quarterback. You don't go draft him and throw him behind this effed up O line that can't block and shatter his confidence, get him killed, and have the New York media trashing him by week 3.
You know what? That's absolutely facts. I agree with you on that. And also to answer Perry, like I honestly blame John Mara in this. You know, I blame John Mara honestly because if you look at Brian Dable, he inherited Josh Allen, and look what he was able to do with Josh Allen. He inherited Daniel Jones, and you know he's trying with Daniel Jones, but I just think they signed him because John Mara really liked him. John Mara reminded him of Eli. This guy shows up on time, he leaves late, he's a good person, and that's why they signed him because he deserves it. Me personally, I don't think he did enough. I would have given him the franchise tag, but that's just me personal. That's beyond. That's done, right? And I
Bro,
think that's why he got signed.
they didn't sign Joe Shane, E-Man Perry. I mean, Joe
Mhm.
Shane didn't re-sign DJ.
Mhm.
DJ actually had to call Mara, and Mara had to step in.
Yeah.
They did not re-sign DJ until DJ called Mara, and Mara called Shane and made them re-sign him. Joe Shane never wanted Daniel Jones, bro.
I think they want to go get theirs. You know what I'm saying? They want to get their
Joe Shane
quarterback.
looks at it. The way Joe Shane looks at it is like this: Daniel Jones had a hand in Gettleman getting fired, Pat Shermer getting fired, Joe Judge getting fired. He don't want to be tied to anybody other than the guy he picks.
It's kind of like if you work your whole career, Perry, if you work your whole career to get to the management position, you wanna build your team. You know, you don't want to inherit. That's just the way I feel. If I work my way up to be a general manager,
I was
you
riding
know,
with Daniel Jones, bro. I'm not a
me
DJ
too,
hater.
bro.
I've been riding with DJ. I've been backing DJ up, sticking up for DJ. I'm telling you, I don't got no connections at the front office. But they even wrote about it. They even wrote articles about it. Daniel Jones called Mara, and Mara called Shane. I'm not making this shit up. I don't got no connections at the front office. But that's what happened. If you remember, they didn't pick up Jones' 5th-year option.
Because they're going right down to the wire, right?
That wasn't a John Mara decision.
Hmm.
That was Joe Shane. Like, man, I'm not re-signing this dude. I'm not picking up no 5th-year option. And then when it came down to it, Daniel Jones called Mara, and Mara stepped in. No, I'm not saying that these guys can't do it with a quarterback that they inherited. I'm saying Joe Shane didn't want him. Joe Shane wanted his own guy. I understand that. I listen. If it was up to me, I would trade back from 4 to like 6 or 7, get some more draft capital, fix my O line, try to get Marvin Harrison at like 5 or 6, 6 or 7, and get a lineman and an edge rusher. Those would be my picks. Receiver, lineman, edge rusher. My first 3 picks would be those. And I would run it back with DJ. And the reason I would trade back from 4 to 6 or 7 is because it guarantees me another first round pick next year. So if with DJ it don't run good this year and we try to fix this O line, right? Then we're moving on from DJ completely, and we have 2 first round picks to go get our quarterback. Because even if you go get the quarterback of your dreams right now, we're not going to win next year unless you fix this O-line. And we only have 6 picks.
Yep.
So you're not going to fix this O-line.
That is
So
tough.
what I'm telling you is me, I would trade back from number 4. 3 spots in the top 10 is going to garnish a lot of trade value. So to
That's
move back
facts.
from 4th overall to 7th overall, you guarantee the first round pick next year. Probably a 2nd and a 3rd this year. Right? So that takes you from 6 picks to 9 picks. And you still get a top 10 player at 7.
And if you get Marvin Harrison, you just get a player. Just give him the ball, and we're good. You know what I'm saying? Just give that guy the ball, and we're good.
If you get Marvin Harrison at 7th overall, right?
Still,
And your very next pick at 37th overall is the best guard or the best right tackle you can get, you're halfway ahead of the damn curve. Because we all know DJ can throw a deep ball. He just don't have enough time for his receivers to get deep. You know what I'm saying? So if you get the line decent to where he got time to drop back and go through his progression, this offense could be potent. And if you have a Marvin Harrison Jr., a Jalen Hyatt, and a Wan'Dale Robinson as your 1, 2, and 3, there's no way he can't get them guys the ball unless they can't block on offense.
and wouldn't we want to be a fly in those rooms? Because we all have our different takes, but it's like I want to know what they're thinking, right? Because some of the fan base is all thinking we're going this way. Then you brought up a good scenario. What we would do is like you will trade down. What are they thinking? Because at the end of the day, with 6 picks, can you it needs to be a breakdown. We can't half-ass rebuild or nothing like that. It's like break it down and build it back up, right? So we're not winning regardless next year unless miracles happen. But how do we want it? Do we want to get more draft capital, or do we want to ride it out without 6 picks?
No, here's the thing though, right? We're not that bad. We're not as bad as people try to make us out to seem. Here's the main problem. When
We're
you're
building
right
that mostly being the offensive line because we
No.
only have Andrew Thomas.
Andrew Thomas
What?
and John Michael Smith.
Yeah, John Michael. Yes.
Okay, so Justin Pugh is not what everybody thinks he is.
I'm tired.
Evan Neal has not done shit since he's been here.
Yeah.
So you got 2 linemen who ain't no good. You got one who's injured and one who's a rookie. And then you keep plug and play at the other guard position because you can't find one. You have no cohesiveness at the offensive line position. And when you don't have a push, you can't play the game. Football is a game.
Basically can't do anything.
It is a game of inches. It is trench warfare. If you can't push, it's over. And that's what we have seen. Our offense cannot get a first down. Our offense cannot get a 3rd down conversion. Our offense cannot get a deep ball down the field because our offensive line can't create any push.
That's facts.
So our main problem is the same thing that has been our main problem for over a decade now. No offensive line. And people can get mad at me and kill me in the comment section and say all of this. I'm a DJ lover and this, that, and the third. I particularly wouldn't get a quarterback this class. That's me. But they're going to go get a quarterback. They're not going to fix this offensive line. And that poor young man is going to get killed in the 2024 season. Because they want to listen to the fans on Twitter. Oh, DJ,
listen to the fans on Twitter.
Oh, DJ killing us. Get a quarterback. Go get your quarterback. And when his ass gets sacked and throws picks everywhere, they're going to say the same shit about him. Oh, we missed on the quarterback. Joe Shane sucks. No, We didn't fix the whole line, and he went and got the quarterback that all you guys were crying and throwing the tantrum about, and that's what you end up with. You bunch of damn pansies.
I honestly think, and honestly, what I want them to do is, I want them to take a quarterback. My years of DJ, I'm think I'm over him, and I apologize. It's just two parties forts. We don't have to get into that. We covered that. But that being said, it's like I think we get a quarterback. Hopefully, DJ can store it if he wins it out because his quarterback's still going to be young. The quarterback wins it out, he's stored in. But I do think we draft lineman later on in the draft, maybe it be second or third round. We do try to bring in some free agent receivers. We do try to trade some. Maybe we trade some. It's really hard to get free agent O line that's really good. So what I'm hoping to is if we do get free agent O line that could actually play like the game decent, not good but decent. I'm depending on the coach that we bring in. Hopefully we can bring in a coach that could actually get these and motivate these O line players to play better. And that's what I believe like we truly need because if you think about it, like Evan Neal, you're looking more like a bus, bro, but you went to AMG and then you went to Alabama, bro. AMG is one of the best high schools in the nation. They breed football. Like that is just meant to make you a football stud. All right. And then if you look at you go from AMG, literally living, playing, breathing football to Alabama, superior top school in the nation. There's no possible way you can be that bad. I just don't see it. Now, is he a bust? Is he looking closer to a bust? Yes, still under contract. So I'm just hoping for some miracle that whoever comes in and coaches these guys can actually get their head in the game because I'm sorry, these last couple of coaches, they didn't. And I truly believe no matter who we pick, is going to compete with Daniel Jones, makes the best guy win, and hopefully the line is just a little bit improved. Because if the line is a little bit improved and they get better throughout the year, we hopefully can finish with a 500 record. But if not, we'll not. If that doesn't happen, then we're gonna finish with the same way we finished. Because Lou's absolutely right. I agree with all of you guys. If I was building the team, if you guys see me play fantasy and Madden, I'm always while all my other friends are when we do fantasy draft, they're all picking wide receivers and cornerbacks and safeties and linebackers. I am always drafting the trenches because the trenches matter, and I do really believe that. But I also think coaching matters a lot as well, and I'm hopefully that can come to fruition, whatever happens.
Well, Bobby Johnson, Kafka, and McGahee have to go. Period.
Yes,
Bobby Johnson couldn't coach an O line to block a damn fly.
yes,
Mike
get some
Kafka
water.
can't call a play scheme to save his damn life.
Yes,
And Thomas McGahee can't scheme up special teams to get a damn punt return and kickoff return for a touchdown in his whole career. So get rid of these damn dudes. That's my knock on Dable. Stop hiring your damn friends because they're your friends and hire the guys who can do the damn job. Because if you don't fire this guy and you know he sucks just because he's your friend, then you're not a head coach. Period. A head coach is gonna do what's best for the team, not his friend. Michael Pratt from Tulane. Neil had breaking his ankle. Should have a break in his career. Trash. So if they don't go, do you get rid of Dable? If he's not man enough to fire the dudes that suck just because they're his friends, then yes, he's not a coach. Same thing with okay, listen, they fired Pat Shermer because they said Pat Shermer wasn't a leader of men. If you can't fire the guy that sucks because you don't want to deal with the confrontation or the emotion of it, then you are not a leader of men. You might be good fired up on the sideline, yeah, good at that. But if you can't make the tough decisions, you can't be a coach. Because there's gonna be times when you got 93-man roster and you got to cut that thing down to 53, and you're gonna have to send some good players and good people home, knowing that this might be their only opportunity, but you got to make them tough decisions. If you can't do it with a damn coach, should the Giants sign Jonah Jackson from the Lions and trade Evan Neal at 24 Fourth rounder, and the Bills seventh rounder to the Bucks for Tristan Wirfs. Oh, don't start that stuff, Mr. Frith. They were trying to turn this bitch into the Buffalo Bills, right? Yeah, he's had confrontations with Wink. Him and Wink ain't friends. Him and Kafka is friends. Him and Bobby Johnson is friends. Him and McGahee is friends. Those are all guys he's coached with before. That's what I'm saying. If you can't deal with the emotion of it because they're your friends, then you're not head coach material.
Yeah, I separate business and pleasure, man. We're trying to win football games, not have a reunion as coaches. Hey, we all coach on the same
Popularity
team, you
contest.
know. Because you know who also is friends, right? These are friends: Matt LaFleur, Sean McVay, Mike McDaniel's. They're all friends. Look at the difference.
Hold up 1 second. I gotta go refill my coffee cup. Need some mud.
Go ahead. Should the Giants trade 2 first rounders to the
Hell
Panthers
no.
for Derek Brown? No, I would not do that. Yeah, we appreciate you guys taking your time out of your Saturday to be here. No leather to the face tonight. I know I'm not always around, but make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this stream out to you guys friends. You know, trying to get that G Nation to 2,000. We really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Taking time out of you guys' life to be here with us, with no UFC, with no boxing on. If David wants to keep his job long term, he has to make it. He has to make the tough decision. Absolutely, he's gonna have to make the tough decision. I mean, like you got to surround yourself with winners. You surround yourself with losers, you become a loser, right? So all his
You say
friends.
surround yourself with wieners? Pause.
I said, no, yo, pause. Winners, my bad. Not the other thing. You back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I just wanted to know if you was gonna read it. If I should continue reading it.
Talking about wieners on my stream. What the hell?
Hey, pause. Who said that?
You acting like, bro?
I think Lou is on the train of we trade, we move back, we acquire draft capital, we get a receiver, we get fix the O line, we get my O line picks, we turn 6 into 9. I'm on the end of we stay and we try to acquire the best player that's there at the pick. Maybe we move maybe in the later rounds. We'll see what happens. Perry, if you have anybody in mind that you would want to see us, I honestly I haven't studied any O line yet. I need to honestly go look at them. But if you have any O line that I should be looking at that maybe you would draft in the first or the second, please put their name down and I'll for sure dive into them. I know of LSU's
Diving
receiver.
into them. What the hell?
Look into the highlights and the tape and see what I can find on them. Do some research on them. That's funny.
What
Yeah.
sound, man? Hey, I'm diving into people. What the hell?
Yeah, if something's not working, you definitely have to fix it.
This
We
is a
have to have
kid-friendly
our
show,
late
sir.
fix. Hey, pause. Right there, he's dropping some names. There you go. Thank you, bro. I'm gonna copy this down. I'll check them out right here.
If something not working, you have to do something. Right. Not doing something and expecting different results is freaking crazy,
Put
bro.
that down in my notes. Definitely gonna be looking
Late round draft picks. We definitely have to hit on our
after
late round
the
draft picks.
draft. I mean,
Joe
after
Alt
the
is the
season.
tackle. Cooper BB. Olu Fashanu.
Kansas State. Definitely after the closer to when the season comes to the end, I'm gonna go hard in the paint on these picks. Look at all
Trade
these.
down and get a first for next year, then you could get Sanders. That's an option too. That's what I said because Shador
Mhm.
Sanders ain't declaring for this draft. He's staying till next year. So if we run it
What
back
he's
with
went
DJ
last year.
and attempt to fix this O line and trade back a few spots, that will ensure us getting 2 first-round picks next year, and then we can go get Shador Sanders.
Oh, what's his name? Oh my god, I forgot his name. He's an edge rusher.
Defensive tackle, forgot his name.
There it is.
Oh, my brother from another mother.
What's up, Tudo?
He said, salute and respect to El Rey del Boricua, Lil Bronx, Lil Italy, Lil North Carolina, Big Blue Crew fam, and all diehard Giants fans in America, but excluding Coach Dave. He won't be back here anymore. He won't be back here anymore. You don't got to bring his name up no more. Joe Alt is the best tackle in this draft. Yeah.
What's up, Tudo? Let's get it. Oh, okay.
Tudo, you enjoying being 11-6, my brother? I knew somebody was going 11-6. It just didn't turn out to be the Giants. Thank you. That's right. Go get your G Nation merch. Your leather to the face hoodies, your Big Blue Crew Sports Network hoodie, your G Nation hoodie, your Blitz Squad hoodie.
Refs give Dallas the win.
Yeah.
Name.
On that bullcrap illegal touching call.
Well, that sucks. Hopefully, maybe Lions can get their revenge in the playoffs.
But yeah, I'm not gonna go too long tonight, man. Probably gonna end it here in about 5 minutes.
I do want to ask you this. Next time, because I'm a huge fan, and I'm gonna regardlessly pick Sean Strickland. So I want to ask you this: what was your honestly thoughts when Sean Strickland did it? And do you think that Sean Strickland is gonna beat Duplessis? A lot of people say no, but I think he is. I want to hear your thoughts before we wrap this up.
Ain't Strickland the one that straight walked old boy down?
Adesanya? Yeah. Adesanya? Yeah.
Yeah. He gonna beat Duplessis.
I like that.
He gonna beat Duplessis.
There's a lot of big.
Now, the reason I say that is because the way he was walking him down, was methodical, and it was like, it's okay, hit me, because when you do, I'm gonna hit you, and I'm gonna make sure mine counts.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He wasn't scared of the moment like everybody else gets. You know what I'm saying?
You got to be willing to take something to give some. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
I know that what I'm gonna give you, you're gonna have to be a real one to hold. So let's get it. You know what I'm saying? And
I feel
that's
that.
a fight. That's a fight. That's not dancing around and trying to win on points. That's a fight.
Absolutely on that. And that's why I think this fight is going to be so good, because of the fact that we get someone like Duplessis that is that power puncher that does roll people down, and a lot of the fan base is leaning towards him because of the fact that what he does. We've seen Sean Strickland get knocked out against the light heavyweight championship in Alex Pereira. But the difference is Alex Pereira is just a nightmare, bro. That guy literally was an outstanding kickboxer before he transitioned to the sport. He's the only guy that has multiple wins against Adesanya, and Adesanya is one of the best kickboxers the sport ever seen, and Pereira topped him. So that being said, like, yes, we all know Adesanya got his revenge, but when you fight Pereira, that is when you fight a high level kickboxer, that's different from fighting a guy that does MMA. So Sean Strickland obviously it wasn't his time, but then he came back. He won against Izzy. When you get that belt, you kind of somewhat improve. They say you become 20% better. And there's videos of Sean Strickland literally like fighting spawning two people at the same time. And I think I'm gonna take him again in the sense of for the upset, because a lot of people has no money on Duplessis. I just wanted to bring that up because I know it is coming up soon in January, I believe. And then we got UFC 300 around the corner. So stay locked, guys. Leather to the face every Saturday night on this channel. And we'll break down and we'll call. I mean, like, I hardly been around this year, but my goal next year is this upcoming year in the day is just be around more, do more content. So make sure you guys check us out, Leather to the Face. And if you guys are not already, if you did not already, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. Let's get it. We suffered another devastating loss on Friday. We're 10-8. Now we're got nobody left on our rosters, especially a bunch of dumb rookies and Mons and Goons and Vincents. And what's up? Let's get it.
Let me see. What's up, Lou?
What's up, Energy?
What up, Jacob?
What's
Big
good,
Boss Lou, we
Zion?
suffered
What's
another
good?
devastating loss on
What's
Friday,
Gucci?
and we're 10-8. We've got nobody left on our rosters except a bunch of dumb rookies and moron goons. And we can't even read or write. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that, my brother. Strahan, OCTK, Leonard Marshall, second round picks. Justin Tuck, third round. Harry Carson, fourth round. We got to start hitting on these picks again. You're right.
That's nice.
Also, big things are coming. Hey, thank you for telling everybody that big things are coming. How did you know big things was coming? Appreciate it. Israel Adesanya, stay getting better up. Stay getting beat up. He play around too much. Yeah. Big Boss Lou, we've been eliminated officially from the playoffs this year after our loss on Friday. Damn, I'm sorry. But I'll make the Philly losers pay for it pretty soon, and we'll invite you over to witness. Hey, I'm game. I don't want to be a witness. I want to participate. Shit. Israel Adesanya, stay getting beat up. He playing around too much.
That is true.
Oh, okay. Well, good for you.
Let's get it. How's everything with you and my G?
I'm good, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Just tapping in with my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Seeing what's good with y'all. But I don't know. I was kind of wanting. I mean, I just want to stay on topic, man, with the boxing. I was kind of wanting to see the Wilder Joshua fight.
Oh, the Joshua fight, yeah.
I kind of wanted to see that, but I guess it's
I
not.
mean, it ain't completely canceled, but it's a hard road for them to make the fight now.
Yeah. Wilder looked, man, he looked crazy, bro. I don't know what the hell.
That
happened
wasn't
to that
Wilder,
guy.
bro. To me, that's what bugged me out. It's like, yo, that's not the Wilder I'm used to seeing, bro. I don't know what the hell was going on, but that ain't the Deontay Wilder I'm used to watching fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me either, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he looked like a different guy. You know, his weight looked off too, like
Yeah.
his legs and yeah. I hate to say it like this, but he has some crackhead legs, man.
Yo, I ain't gonna talk about
Yeah, that's funny.
something was off, bro. For real. Something was off.
Oh man. Yeah. Iman, yeah, that Fury fight, it definitely set Wilder back. It definitely did.
But you know, that was some bullshit too, because that first
It
fight,
was.
he knocked Tyson Fury out.
It was.
And that was the longest 10 count I've ever seen in any damn sport, bro. That was some bullshit. I've seen wrestlers stay out the ring for longer than that and not get counted out. Like that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. I was like, yo, come on, bro.
Yeah,
Slowing it down as it gets later. How is that how is that authorized? Like, do they have does someone time that? Or they just rely on the ref to count, right?
No, there's somebody on the outside of the ring counting, because when the ref sees you get knocked out, he doesn't immediately stop counting. He's looking to see if you're dead, if you're out, or if there's a potential of you getting back up. So he looks to the person outside and they throw the finger up where they're at, and then he continues from there.
Okay. And what is it supposed to be like? Is it like wrestling where there'll be like 8 and then like a million seconds later they'll say 9, or is everything supposed
like
to be
8, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 2, 1,000.
Mississippi, yeah.
Yeah.
Just can't even Mississippi's in their mind. Man, yeah, I believe they robbed him too, though. I believe in that. They also robbed Fury.
He said we can use you as a designated getaway driver. Well, this getaway driver gonna get you caught because I'm gonna turn back around and run over our victims.
Hey, but I'm gonna have to touch base with you guys tomorrow. I know you guys are doing the Saturday night. It's today Saturday night. The Sunday night football. I'll probably touch base. I gotta go eat something, but just hit my line if anything. Um, NYG, hit my Twitter if anything. Selfish plug. I'm gonna get back on my grind, guys. I've been dropping like a lot of live streams on my channel. I know you guys, most of you guys know me for football, but I actually started on YouTube back in 2016 and 17 and 18 for video games. So I am doing a lot of Warzone live streams on my channel. So Zion Zenith, follow me if you're in the mood. If not, maybe if you move tomorrow. And Zion Zenith reacts. Both channels up and running, and a lot of content coming. And I'm gonna be around Big Blue Crew more
I
in this
need to
next
have
year.
you on Heart of the City
Oh,
with me and
absolutely,
Coach.
bro. And we'll fill you up. We have to get you on premium takes too because we are gonna start
Absolutely.
bringing on hosts. Not every week, but we're gonna start like bringing on people. I know you brought on GNATION one time as well. But connect with me on Twitter, bro, and I'm gonna drop my number on there because I don't think I have yours. But
I'll send it
bless
to him.
up. Yeah, send it to me. Send it to me.
Facts.
And happy holidays to you both. I'll probably catch you guys tomorrow. If I don't, happy New Year, and we'll chat it up soon. If I don't see you guys on, if you're not on NYG, if you're not on Loose Stream tomorrow, happy New Year, my brother, and you guys have a blessed New Year chat. And bless up, everybody. Melekalikimaka. There you go, bro. When you text me that on Christmas, I was laughing so hard. I'm like, yeah, Feliz Navidad. Just kidding.
Listen, I'm nice with the languages, bro. I pick up languages easy.
I love that. I love that. Hey, bless up, fam. Let's get it.
Lou's about to be my translator when we hit this international trip.
Bros, don't worry about it.
When we hit this international trip, about to be my translator. But yeah, shout out to Zion. But yeah, I just came to show you what's up, man.
I'll be like, oh, your pum pum too loose. Me no want, no.
Ain't no fight tonight?
Nah, man. No fight, no UFC. That's why I did a quick little year recap of sports. Good fights we saw. Games that got cheated by the refs. Fights that didn't take place.
You seen that game tonight? Goodness gracious.
I just watched them get robbed on that 2-point conversion.
The NFL is like they're trying to put out an entertainment product. I get it, but the way they're doing it it's pathetic, man. You know, you keep putting these games in the referee's hands, and you expect somebody like me that has very good common sense and is a very critical thinker to sit up here and to believe that this is all a coincidence and it's all by chance when you guys are out to make money. That's why that's my thing, bro. And people can say what they want to say and follow along and think that, you know, Dan Campbell just made a bad mistake and the
bro,
refs
at the end
just
of the day, these are
blew
Fortune 500 companies, bro. These are billionaire companies.
Buying that shit, bro.
They trying to make money.
Right.
Anything that's gonna mess with their bottom line, they're gonna change it.
The NFL is going to become WWE in 5 years. Mark my word. And that's my unpopular opinion take, if you may say, but it's gonna be WWE style. You're gonna know it's pretty much gonna be determined by
The fan
whoever.
favorite.
Yeah. The fans.
The fan favorite. Whoever draws the most money in.
Yeah. Pretty much. Because that's what they're doing now. Why shouldn't Detroit have won that game? Because they're Detroit. That's why they didn't win.
Detroit ain't gonna fill up seats at the Super Bowl.
Right. They're not gonna why you think the Giants aren't winning games? Why you think the Jets aren't winning games? They're not popular. The popular teams right now are Dallas, Kansas City, you know, them type teams.
E-Man? Where you at, E-Man? Who said that?
It's way bigger than WWE. Right, Iman?
No, wrong. Wrong, sir. You're actually wrong. WWF is global, bro. They go
That's
to
true.
Dubai, they
That's
go to
true.
Saudi
That
Arabia,
is true.
they go to Puerto Rico, they go everywhere. NFL is just tapping the global market now.
I will say this:
WWE
the
universe,
NFL makes more money, but
they
it's
make more
not
money,
more popular
but they're not a
worldwide.
more household
You're
brand
right.
worldwide
You're
than
right.
wrestling.
You're exactly right, Lou.
You know
And
what I'm
in
saying?
basketball, to that matter is more popular, man, because they
Right.
they have China, they have international.
Italy, they
Yeah,
have global
yeah,
teams. Yeah.
yep. You're right. Spot on.
But they do make more money in the NFL because it's way more expensive. But
Yeah.
yeah, they definitely not as big as WWE.
Yep.
I actually I went unhealthy today. I had a burger and fries today, too though.
Yeah. I just ate some salmon. Just getting off work late night.
They translate WWE into other languages, bro.
Yeah,
So far,
it's
NFL is only in Spanish. They haven't gotten to all the other languages for the NFL yet. WWE be in China, Japan, Samoa, Hawaii, damn, Mexico, Puerto Rico, Saudi Arabia, Dubai. Wrestling is global, bro. You got grown ass man from every race walking around with fake championship belts on. Talking about Austin 316 says.
looks like the refs messed up. No, the refs don't mess up.
Don't
People
get me
think
wrong, I'm
just
pretty sure the
people.
NFL has way more money because you got a bunch of billionaires. It's a conglomerate. They have
But
more money for sure.
this my
More
thing,
people
Lou.
watch WWE.
This my thing, Lou. People think that these billionaires, that these highly educated people are just stupid as hell and just are making these egregious mistakes. Like, make it make sense to me. The NFL highly screens their officiating crew. So you mean to tell me these guys go out here week after week and just make the dumbest, retardedest calls that your son, not to call him out, Lou, can make a better call? Like, because that's how simple it is. But these referees go out here and they just make the dumbest calls and they just act like they don't know what they're doing. They're fumbling, bumbling idiots. Like, get out of here, man. No. They're getting paid to do this shit. See, that's why I feel like I'm not. That's why I feel like I should have been born in a different time frame.
Yo, I be saying that shit all the time. I wish I was born when people were still riding horses and pillaging
Right.
villages with swords and spears and bow and arrows. Nigga, I guarantee you I'd have been a king somewhere.
Word, son.
I guarantee you I'd have had about 300 maidens and shit, a harem of hoes, big ass boar on the fire with an apple in his mouth. Yeah. Big bottle of ale. I'm telling you, bro, I'd have been a savage.
Man.
Oh, they got pretty women on that island? We're setting sail. Like,
Yo, you right, bro. Like, I be feeling like, man, what I'm saying is it's off the wall. Like, like people really think I'm crazy, but I'm just using common sense.
yes, I am still hungry too, though. That burger ain't do shit.
Yeah, yeah.
But
You
I had to
already
feed
know.
the kids and I ain't feel like cooking. I've been ripping and running. E-Man Perry, WWE is a small niche audience. Even though they're around the world, NFL gets more views in America than WWE does worldwide.
You're right, and that's why I said that the NFL makes more money. But as far as expansion and as far as that's why the NFL is chasing this London thing, this Germany thing. They're trying to get to where the NBA and WWE is at. And hockey to a degree. They want to get international, but people don't fuck with the NFL like that overseas because
of
they
soccer.
see the bullshit. And
No, not
they're
only that,
soccer
because
fans. Yeah,
soccer is football to them.
Soccer is football. That's the number one. That's A1. But I think fans can see the bullshit too.
And then globally, people like rugby more than football.
That's facts.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
I
So
think that's why they have
NFL
a
is
harder
just
time.
tapping into the global market.
Yeah.
Big Boss Lou, do you have Grubhub or Uber Eats accounts? No, I do not. I don't. I don't
Tudo
like putting
being a
my card
savage,
information
yo.
out like that.
Grubhub, Uber Eats.
Yeah, I don't like
Tudo.
putting my. I'm old school, bro. I'd rather go take my ass to the store and pick up my food.
Yeah,
I don't be trusting.
me
If you
too.
look at these Uber drivers and these people that be driving, man, I don't trust them people to handle my damn food, man. I'll choke the shit out one of them people, man. Nah, I ain't with it. Not with it. This thing follow me again?
Yeah.
God almighty. Yeah, it is on life support now. Vince McMahon sold it. He messed up. He was brilliant. When he bought all three, was brilliant. He should have kept them separate though. He should have let
Hold
them
on, real
keep
quick, bro.
competing, and that would have kept the capitalism and the money flowing. When he merged them all, he ruined the game. That's why wrestling is dying now. Of course I can too, though. I have a nice car. I can go to the store and get my food. He said they be
All right.
spitting in your right. I don't be messing with them Uber drivers, bro. Some of them dudes be meth heads and junkies just trying to get money for their habit. I don't want them dudes touching my food. That's trying to get a bump. Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
This is some bullshit, bro. Like, I can't stand the fact that they let the Dallas Cowboys win these games like this. This shit is retarded, yo. No way in hell Detroit should have lost that game.
Illegal touch and nobody. I say, yo, this some bullshit here.
I mean, come on, yo. Like, but we supposed to sit here, watch it, pay our hard-earned dollars to watch this fucking crap. Like, man,
Hey, I got you a fire ass tripod for the one that you lost.
that's what's up, man. Cause I need a tripod. Like, because I'm trying to make pre-recorded videos, but my webcam isn't the best.
You
I
just need to
went.
come take that 2 hour drive, man. Come on, man. Come visit the studio. Come visit Universal
Oh
Studios.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna come down. Pause. But yeah, I'm gonna come down soon, real soon.
Universal Studios.
The Universal Studios. You crazy? Universal Studios. That's what's up, though. It's catchy.
Nah, but kicking the they would have just tied it. Yeah, they should have just tied it and went into overtime. You're right. When they called that bullshit penalty and gave him a second chance at the extra point, they should have just kicked the extra point and went into overtime.
But you see the work that your boy CD Lamb put out there. That's what I'm talking about. That's what Pat be talking about when we talking about getting a number one receiver.
Wow, Tudo.
Damn,
Damn, bro.
Tudo. That's love, bro.
I
That's
appreciate that,
love.
my brother. He said, then end this BS live stream and go get something nice to eat, boss. It's New Year. God bless you for all your hard work throughout the year, boss. Hey, thank you, my brother. I greatly
Salute,
appreciate it.
man.
Thank you for all your support, man, for all of us, bro. You
Yes.
be on all of our channels
Salute,
supporting, bro.
Tudo.
Tudo be showing love to everybody, bro. I
Most definitely,
appreciate you,
bro.
bro, for real, man.
We definitely
You a real
appreciate
one,
you,
bro.
Down
Tudo.
deep.
For real. Most definitely,
Mac,
man.
what up, Mac the Giants, man? What's going on with you, baby?
What's good,
That's
Mac?
good, y'all. That's good. Try to hop
Happy
in
New
for a
Year, bro.
bit, man. Same to y'all, good brothers, man. Just got off the wrestling stream.
I was just about to ask you, since we're doing the end of year recap, do you think Roman will finally lose the goddamn belt?
I don't think so, man. don't think he was losing it until at least WrestleMania, probably.
You don't think that's why Randy Orton came back?
I mean, it might be, but Roman's still gonna probably have that thing till at least WrestleMania.
Who's he fighting in WrestleMania?
We're gonna see when gonna depend on wins the Royal Rumble, but it'll probably be somebody like, let me think, be somebody like Randy Orton, most likely.
Because if
sounds
Jey
good.
Uso wins the damn belt, then it's still a Samoan champion.
But
Who was the
it'll probably be somebody like Randy
Samoan
Orton.
wrestler back in the day? Yo, that dude was.
It was
big
a bunch
dude.
of them.
It's a lot of them, bro.
Yokozuna.
a lot of 'em, bro.
Yokozuna. That's what I'm thinking about.
But you had Haku, you had Tonga Kid, you had King
Tonka,
Tonga.
I remember him.
You had
Yep.
Rikishi.
I remember Rikishi. Yeah.
Shit, man, it was a bunch of them, bro.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns
Yokozuna
dead.
though, I think he broke in, bro. Like yeah.
Roman Reigns' dad was part of the Wild Samoans, the Alpha and Sika. Back in the day, man. I can go back. Samoans got the long history in wrestling, man.
Yeah, they bringing that into football too. Yeah, them Samoans, man. I don't know what they feeding them dudes over there, bro.
They eat off the land, bro. They eat healthy. They don't be eating all that boxed microwave shit. Look, people think that you got to eat steak and potatoes every day to get big. Silverback gorillas are vegetarians.
Yep. Talk about it.
And them are some of the
I didn't get
biggest,
to see the game because I was watching the. I was on this
stream.
stream. But how the hell? What happened to the end of that Cowboys Detroit game?
It was some bullshit,
man. They
man.
called a bullshit illegal
I'm so
touch on
mad.
Detroit after they got the 2-point conversion for the lead.
Bro, I was at the restaurant, bro. I was talking my shit. You know, I always keep my Giants hat on. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. NYG, always representing. But I was at the joint, bro, and the whole joint silence because it was all Cowboys fans out there. The whole joint went quiet, and then they reversed the call. I was like, bruh.
But then when they got backed up, why they still go for the 2-point conversion from like so far back?
That's what I'm saying, bro. And I'm glad you on here talking about WWE because that's what the NFL is about to become. Mark my word. People think I'm crazy, unpopular opinion, sports. He don't know shit, whatever. 9 out of 10 shit that I say comes true. And I watch what I say. The NFL is going to rival WWE. They're not going to do it like WWE, but it's going to be controlled by the referee. That's what they're moving to, bro.
Yeah, I was confused. Like, why they keep going for the? They went for the 2-point conversion like 2 more times. Like,
Kick the field goal,
I
going to
was
overtime.
confused, but
I don't get
Kick
it,
the
man.
field goal, going to overtime. But they've been getting
if
cheated.
Roman beats Bruno Sammartino's record, that would be crazy.
If he do break it, yeah. Nah, they be open till 2, but I
Still got a ways to go for that.
I like the Royal Rumble, Matt, since we talking about wrestling, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, that's one of my favorite pay-per-views, too.
what's up with
I
the
like
Royal Rumble, man? What's up with the Royal Rumble, man? I might have to tap into that, bro. I might have to break some bread and tap into that. Bro.
Yeah, it's January 27th. But,
So who's
yeah, I
the
don't know.
favorites?
I like the Royal
favorite out
Rumble.
there?
Hey, quick question.
You got CM Punk back. You got Randy Orton.
CM Punk, he's still out there?
Shit,
he
old
back
boy
came
still
back
out
to
there.
WWE.
Edge still wrestling. Sting still wrestling.
Edge?
Sting
Well, he's
just
not in
wrestling.
WWE. Yeah, Sting.
You had
Sting
something
about to
on
retire.
Sting.
Sting about to retire in March. His last match is going to be in March at the next AEW pay-per-view. It's going to be his last down in Charlotte. It's not down in Charlotte, as a matter of fact. Down in the Charlotte Coliseum. It's going to be his last match.
Listen, this is what I was just about to ask you, Mac. How do I find out when they coming where I'm at? Because I want to take my son to that shit.
He's going to love it, bro.
Well, I know that pay-per-view is going to be in Charlotte. I don't know. You said you in Winston-Salem?
Yeah, so I'm 20 minutes from Greensboro.
You Greensboro. They come to Greensboro all the time, bro. And if you want to, I used to live in Roanoke. That's up in VA. VA, that's only like an hour and 15 minutes from me, bro. And they always come to Roanoke.
Matter of fact,
Always.
let me check something. I might be wrong. It might be in Greensboro. What I'm talking about, not
They
in Charlotte.
come
It
to
might be in
Greensboro all
not
the
in
time, bro. I'm telling you. They do.
See what full gear.
It might not be a big event, but it'll be a wrestling event where you'll see some of the stars. You know what I'm saying? You know how they do, Matt. You can explain that shit better than me, but it'll be an event. It won't be like a WrestleMania or anything like that, but it'll be a decent event. It'll be
it'll be like a Monday Night Raw or Friday
something
Night
like
SmackDown.
that. Yeah, SmackDown or something like that. Yep.
That's
there you
fine.
go. Yeah.
Shit. Long as
Nah,
he
but
get
they
to
come to
see them,
Greensboro.
get him an autograph or get him to talk.
They come to
him or
Roanoke,
something.
and if they come my way, in the Hampton Roads area, I'll definitely shoot you something. You know what I'm saying? You can come out and hang out with me, and I'll go with you.
I just need to know when they coming so I can go ahead and purchase the tickets.
Yeah. But your son will like that. My son loved it, man. He loved it for some years, but he grew out of it like I grew out of it, yeah.
Nah, my son, we just wrestled today. for his belt that I bought him for Christmas.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about little boys. We just love wrestling for some reason.
You don't be trying to kill me.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the AEW pay-per-view is going to be at the Greensboro Coliseum.
See?
When?
That's in March.
Yeah.
It's
AEW
March. I
Greensboro
can't remember the
Coliseum?
exact date. Yeah, it's going to be in the Greensboro Coliseum. That's where Sting going to have his last match at.
Wow.
It's going to be Sting's last match.
That'll be
retirement.
special.
Yeah, retirement
That'll be
match.
real special, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Get to see a legend retire. Yeah, bro. That's dope.
No, they've been doing their thing. They got Samoa Joe over there, Edge's over there. They've been coming up. AEW.
Samoa Joe just won the title. Samoa Joe just won the AEW
So
title. just now.
AEW is like the new ECW.
Yeah. It's
So
like
he'll be
it's
there and
like
he'll be the
new-
champion for that
Okay.
at that event in Greensboro. He'll be the champion. Samoa Joe. He just won the title tonight, and that's the next pay-per-view.
Yes, sir. AEW in March. Got it. I need to know when WWE is coming though, because he's a big Bad Bunny and them fan Rey Mysterio shit.
Rey Mysterio
No,
still
I'll see
wrestling?
if I find if WWE
like
doing
80.
anything down there.
Nah, Rey Mysterio ain't no 80. His son is wrestling. Him and Eddie Guerrero's son is wrestling. Dominic
Eddie,
Mysterio.
yeah,
Rey Mysterio's-
man. RIPA.
He still
Eddie
wrestle.
Guerrero. Damn, man.
Him,
Well,
Carlito.
Happy New Year to you too, though.
Wow.
Yeah, but that AEW one is March 3rd down in Greensboro. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if WWE doing anything, if they doing anything down there anytime soon. But Ric Flair gonna be at that event too, at that event, AEW event.
Because it'll
Ric
be
Flair
the
gonna be there. I mean, obviously,
30th anniversary of when he beat him for the title.
yeah. So Ric Flair gonna
'cause
be
it
there.
was
It's gonna that event's
WWF.
gonna be lit. That's gonna be a big time. They're gonna do that shit big because it's like I said, it's Sting's last match. They're gonna do that shit big. That's gonna be a hell of an event.
March 3rd. I'm there. NYG, find out how much the tickets are.
I got you.
If you don't mind, Mr. Travel Agent. I'd
Nah,
rather
I got
purchase
you.
them
I
from you
could-
than anybody
yeah.
else.
Yeah. I'll set it up for you. That's
what's up.
dope though, man. Cause I remember the WCW. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
WCW used to be the truth
This
back
is
in the
crazy
day.
to
Lex
think.
Luger, Torture Rack.
Yeah, Lex Luger.
That Sting's
man.
still
Oh
doing
my
his thing the
God,
way he is,
Sting.
man.
They would that shit,
And-
man.
Go back to the '80s with that Joker, dog. He's still doing
Stinger
his shit,
Splash.
doing that shit now.
Yeah.
Stinger
And
Splash.
you see some of the
don't
other
get it
cats,
hot.
man. Lex Luger and them. Lex Luger look broke down now, dog. I don't know if you've seen Lex Luger recently,
Them steroids.
but he looks rough, man.
He went to
Yeah.
prison
Yeah, he
for
looks
8
rough,
years
man.
for the death of
He
Miss
was
Elizabeth.
he was on that shit, yeah. He was on that
He
shit.
went to prison for 8 years for the death of Miss Elizabeth.
Yeah, man. They had a whole documentary on that shit. I watched that shit with him,
They were
Hulk
getting high
Hogan
together and
and
she OD'd and died.
Randy Savage. Yeah,
Yeah, they were
That
getting
shit
high
was-
together and she OD'd and died.
What's up,
and
Raphael?
they tried-
shit. But they act like Randy Savage wasn't really like he was just more so obsessed with Elizabeth. Why he
Oh, that
started
was his girl
wilding
for
out.
real. Yeah,
Yeah,
and he was
that's
very,
why he
he was
started
very
wilding.
possessive and controlling.
Yeah, but Luger and them was on the drugs. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think Randy Savage was on it.
nah, Randy was
Accord-
clean.
Yeah,
Randy never did roids or nothing. That's why he never got huge.
yeah.
That's why he called Hogan out. He made a rap song, yo. That shit was funny. Man, Hogan. I said, yo, this shit is hilarious. Much love, respect, too, though. He said, that's fucked up. He said, Big Boss Lou, Wales been drumming outside our doors all day. We lost on Friday and we ain't replying to him. He's trying to tick us up and push our buttons for our loss and elimination, but we keeping it calm. Damn. But look, man, I wasn't planning on being on for a long time tonight. It's already after midnight. I gotta be up early in the morning. I gotta renovate this studio. It's gonna be a new look in here, fellas. But thank you guys for stopping by, man. Always real to chop it up with Mac and NYG. Make sure you guys go subscribe. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Unpopular Opinion Sports. Also, Mac the Giants fan. Two of the members of the Big Blue
Appreciate it.
Sports Network right there. Y'all see the logo. Y'all know who we are. Big things are coming in 2024. We will see you at the draft in Detroit. And make sure you guys stay locked in, man. Hit that thumbs up button, that subscribe button for all of these content creators. And until next time, man, y'all already know what it is.
Ain't no chatting, no writing, just action. All my just front like they tapping. You already know. Popping. Ain't no stopping me now, steady rocking. Watch them hate on me now cause I'm locked in. Watch the hate on me now cause I'm popping. I ain't stopping.